Hello. I know I have it that I was going to do Final Fantasy VIII tonight, but I decided I wanted to do some Hogwarts Legacy tonight. Just 'cause I don't think my brain can handle Final Fantasy VIII. So we're gonna jump back into Hogwarts Legacy and continue as Hawk as Slytherin. And the reason why I decided Hogwarts Legacy tonight, there's just been a lot of things going on for me, so it's like, I kind of want to get back into Hogwarts Legacy. I love the game, and it really is a cozy game. And with what I had to deal with today, I can deal with cozy. Okay. So let's explore the common room. I really do like how they actually have like the stained glass windows above and like almost that crypt sewer almost feel to it with how the common room is.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
So we're first gonna talk to Sebastian, who I adore.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
I love Sebastian. I wish they would give us more on him and another character who I will go over and meet.
Liz, trust me.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
So that was Ominous.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I feel like they could have done a lot more with Ominous in his story, and you'll see that throughout the game.
Not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
And now to explore the rest of Hogwarts. So as you can see, they really did a wonderful job with the Slytherin common room and how it looks. Oh, that's a unicorn skull. I'm like, what is that? Okay. Wait, we can play with the skeletons? Oh, I never knew that. I never tried that before. That's fairly entertaining. What other ones do they have in here? I think that's a mummy mermaid, maybe? Don't know what bird that is. But if you're tuning in, hi, I'm Schultzy. This is my second time playing through Hogwarts. I am playing as a Slytherin. His name is Hawk Denier. I wanted to do this one based on a character from a book series that I read called From Blood and Ash. And I always felt like Hawk, or he comes to be later known as Cass, I think he would fit in with the Slytherin really well.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
I do like the mechanics for how they did the book to learn throughout Hogwarts. I think it gives a lot of depth into the Harry Potter world.
It is a
And
wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field
On
guide
we
when
go.
I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Here's
and
our
see what
first
details
field
the
guide.
has?
So the statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. That is actually a really interesting take. I would have never thought the Loch Ness Monster would be a Kelpie, but I mean, it would probably fit the narrative on what it looks like. Just unlock the field guide, challenge your progress score. Okay. So we're going to open the field guide. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu, continue. I can't function today. Collecting your first field guide page unlocks a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. So we got the Hogwarts spectacles.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Alright. Let's see what shenanigans I can get into. Probably not a whole lot yet. I don't know why she brought me so close to the common room, but... And now we get our flu powder.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flu flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Oh, there it is. And then Central Hall. Travel. I'm so not used to playing a Slytherin. So I do also want to go through and play as each houses at some point in time. I have completed it through as a Hufflepuff before I started streaming, and I probably will revisit the Hufflepuff
And here we are.
story.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Because I've heard there's...
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
There are...
There's something happening here. It's the heart of the
Wait,
hive,
Slate.
our King's Cross station, so to speak.
So there are different scenes from what I've
That
heard
should be all
too
for now.
for each
You'll be
house.
expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use
Homework.
of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's
I
path, Professor.
mean, I would like to fly on a dragon,
Very
so
well.
maybe?
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay. So before I go into this, I need to quick do something, so I will be right back. Oh no! Welcome in though! I'm sorry, I had a quick run on and do something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Always. I don't like
I
to
did
lie,
try to
though.
evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches.
Oh
and
no,
wizards
you're
to
fine.
guide you.
I'm just letting
Speaking of guides,
the
and so that I may avoid another not so
characters
subtle hint from
talk. So
Professor Weasley,
I always
thought I'd
feel
share
bad
with
for
the clever
talking over them.
enchantment we included in the field guide's map. Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, oh, wrong one. Oh no, maybe not. No. Okay, quest. And then we'll do Defense Against the Dark Arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, time to go to class. Never thought I'd be saying that again.
Revelio.
Oh. The statue with the integrated grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smeary, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's... I have no idea. I'm not even going to try. A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, I don't have that spell yet.
This cannot
Shoot.
possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Alright.
Do come and find me if you stumble on
Lumos.
something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should
Okay.
look around in case it's nearby.
Yes, yes.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Curious.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
There we go. Alright. Level 2 Slytherin. Is that who I think it is? No. Okay. He's a Hufflepuff. Ah, my house. I do miss playing as my
I
house,
solved
but
the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
alright, now time to go to class. Again, never thought I'd say that after my two degrees. And yes, I do have 2 degrees. I have a bachelor's in information security as well as a bachelor's in business. Currently I'm pursuing more of the business route, especially with where I work right now. A lot of my business degree has come in handy with the work that I do now. So I've been graduated for a good couple of years. Would I be a forever student? Probably, just because I do like learning and doing new things. I've actually considered possibly going back to school for more for history, because I do like history a lot. Mainly World War II, due to family ties during the war. I had 2 grandfathers in World War II. So it really is a big subject for me to get into. Uh-oh.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Still not what I need, but I'll take it. It's a win.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I'm cold. Bear with me. Need a blanket. Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes, yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. So, now, well done.
Yay for combat!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Sorry, Sebastian.
This
Levioso. I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Sorry, Sebastian, I had to. I love you, but I had to.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
That smirk was so hot.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
I'm sure Sebastian will have
That's
something
enough
for me.
spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Sebastian. No, you're
If
not.
you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
I'm down.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
There's a
Pleasure
reason
chatting
why
with
I shouldn't
I'm
hang
sure I'll see
around
you
with a
soon.
lot of
Perhaps
Slytherins,
somewhere
but I do.
unsanctioned.
Most of my
We'll see
friends
if
are
your performance
Slytherins.
Today was sheer luck or actual skill.
And I'm convinced if you are a Hufflepuff,
If you're interested.
you have Slytherins that just come to
Till next
you
time.
in magnets. Because majority of my friends are Slytherins.
Revelio.
Oh, there's one. But yes, I do intend on going through each of the houses. I probably will do another Hufflepuff run just because, like I said earlier, that there are scenes in here and they did it really well that if you choose a house, you get different scenes, because I was unaware that there is a scene that you get in Hufflepuff that the quest to see this scene is only a Hufflepuff quest. So you really have to, in order to get the full experience of this game, play as each of the houses. So I will probably go through each of the houses that I haven't played. So I'm thinking after Slytherin, I will probably go through and do another playthrough as Ravenclaw. And then Gryffindor and then make my way back to Hufflepuff. Just because I am not I have friends that are Gryffindors, but I don't care for Gryffindor House because I feel like it's been too... I think it's just gotten too hyped up due to the Harry Potter movies. So I think Gryffindor's kind of been on the bottom of my bucket list just because, it's Gryffindor. It's Harry Potter. It's the only thing I feel like a lot of people that don't know the fandom are like, oh, you gotta be a Gryffindor. And it's like, there are 3 other houses. I don't necessarily have to be a Gryffindor. So after Slytherin, it will be Ravenclaw, then Gryffindor, and then make my way back to Hufflepuff. So it'll be a while, but I think I'll only do it at least 1 day a week, but I feel like this week it might be more than that. Just because this week's been a struggle bus for me. I've been fighting a lot of stuff. So this large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. I'm even trying to remember what time frame this was in. Because I know this was like way before Harry Potter and Voldemort's uprising. Okay, now I gotta go to Charms.
Said that travel broadens the mind.
No, you're not there yet. Okay, time to go to Charms class if I don't get lost. Actually,
Revelio.
I think... No, I don't remember where that is. I think there's one. There it is. Okay, the skeleton is an Irish phoenix or an augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cries was once believed to foretell death. Okay then.
Revelio.
But yeah, I think obviously today will be Hogwarts Legacy. Tomorrow will probably be Hogwarts Legacy. Just because I know my mentality for this week is probably not going to be up there to do Final Fantasy VIII. Do you need to go up? Yes.
Revelio.
But this weekend for sure I will be able to do... What's that? That's actually kind of neat. And obviously if you haven't, they have the Polyjuice Potion bathroom. I do like how they do have little hints of like Harry Potter in here. Also, too, please be forewarned, if you are not into spiders, there are a lot of spiders in this game.
Complexion. Whatever it is, they'll all want to know your secrets.
Never had that happen to me before, so that's interesting.
Good workout, Pauline.
Moaning Myrtles? Kind of. Yes, I know. I don't have the spell that I need to unlock you. And it took me ages to realize what I needed to do. Alright, to charms. Not quite to charms yet. I think there's something else that I can get up here.
Revelio.
Don't have what I need for that yet. Okay, we'll go to class. Because then there are some charms, or there are some spells that I can get in order to progress some more.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I love him. He's so fun.
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Maybe.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Always.
Get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Oops. Oopsies, that was my bad. I missed one. But I still learned it. We're good.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Yay! We get
After
to
me.
touch grass.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I love this game. It can be frustrating, but I love it. It really puts it to the test.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I do love Professor Rowan. I would find myself wanting to go to class
Accio on one of the spheres and
if he
relinquish
was
your
a
charm
professor.
at the last possible moment. Now, Accio, think of this like got very good.
Oh!
Don't lose your composure.
Shit. No.
That's it.
Ah!
The rest of us. Splendid.
There we go. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I always seem to overestimate myself on what needs to get done and when to let go. And there are sometimes it's like, oh, I can let go now, and it's not when I needed to let go.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Yes!
Excellent.
Damn.
Well done.
Here we go!
There we go.
Oh, that backfired on me.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, more challenges! Yay!
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Push up. That is how it's done.
No, 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 no! No!
Not to worry.
Ah!
What's this? Phew.
There we go.
That's it.
Here we go!
I can still win it. There we go.
Done.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes.
I do wish there's more lore on the different
It always felt like home.
wizarding schools. I know there are some on probably Pottermore, but I haven't really been keeping up with it. But I know with like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I do like how they talked about the US version of Hogwarts and the houses there. And I just wish there was more on
Is Wagadu
that.
a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
I kind of
nice
wish they did have the wandless magic too as like a class.
Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Oops. Wrong
you
button.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Yes.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding
More
a special
homework.
assignment that I am preparing for you.
Again, sorry, I gotta go do something. I will be back momentarily. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, now...
Revelio.
Don't... Oh, I did not know that that was up there. Anything over here? Nope. I think it's just dinging for up there. Okay. Oh.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay. Let's see what we've got. Got a few in collections. Oops. That, a couple of those. What else we got? Have fun in Hogsmeade, so we got a few in Hogwarts. I don't think I've ever completed this, so this will be kind of a challenge to complete all of the pages in the book, so it'll be interesting. Before we talk to Weasley, I am going to actually do the crossed wands. Okay, got that. Got those. Now, I cannot wait to get the room requirements, but I know it's going to be a while before that. Unfortunately, I don't... Yeah, I probably won't get to it today. So that's really far in. But I will be able to get some stuff done. Like I said, for me, this is a cozy game where I can explore and not really focus on combat, because, like I said, my mind today and probably tomorrow is not going to be one for doing a lot of strategy like Final Fantasy VIII would want me to do.
Revelio.
I hear a ding. Who's dinging? I don't know where that ding's coming from. Oh, Peeves. Is there one here? No. Okay. No. Okay. Time to go up. We'll go to the dueling. Might be able to get a couple of things done before I end.
Revelio. Lumos.
Up by the pictures. I think that was up here. There you are. Alright, let's bring you back to your portrait. Okay, we'll continue on.
Revelio.
Hello, box. What's inside? Crimson hat. Then we're close to the Ravenclaw. I do also like. Oh, that's going down. I need to go up. The central staircase is really cool on how they did. Even though they don't change, like, how they go, they still kind of manifest themselves on where you need to go. But it's still a really amazing concept that they did for this. Oh, do I need to go down? Crap. I forgot which way to go to the tower. Oh, I did need to go down. That's my bad. This way? No. Still gotta go down. Then... Alright.
Revelio.
Okay, got that. And yes, you can pet the kitties. We'll pet a kitty just for fun. Alright. Time to continue on. We'll go down.
Revelio.
A moment of your silence and attention shall soon be recorded.
Okay, map of Shire. The map depicts Shire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean black dragon.
Revelio.
Oh, I never got this one either. Lynchland the Lanky. The statue depicts the wizard Lynchland the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely? No one knows. Mood. So much a mood.
Revelio.
I can be proud of myself.
Oh, don't tell me. That's muggle fashion, isn't it? I can always tell. So
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim. Whee!
I have never heard that one either. Peeves is something else, I say. I do like how they give him like certain lines, and that is an interesting one. Oh, I can't get in there.
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it's probably best to avoid this particular toilet, as it is allegedly one of Peeves's favorite pranking spots. Thanks, Peeves. Thanks a lot. Alright, into the clock tower we go. Please hold. I have family issues that seem to be popping up. Hold on.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Okay, sorry about that. Family stuff came up and had to
Can I help you?
take care of that. All's good.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I kind of wish they did more with the cross wands too.
Besides,
I think it was
you could duel with a partner.
very short.
The first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Yes, yes, yes.
Lumos. Lumos. Come on.
Not too bad, but could have been flawless.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
But I think there's only like 4 cross wand challenges if I remember right. There's not that many and I wish there was more. Because I do think it's a really good concept to have. And just to keep practicing.
Sorry for your next opponent.
Just because I feel like there's time that I could do like more of the cross wand challenges. And we don't get that. Oh, please hold. Sorry, my dog decided to go to the neighbors. Luckily, it's family, so they don't mind. I just gotta call her home here pretty quick. She's getting up there in age. I've got a 15, she'll be 15 this October, but a 15-year-old Jack Russell Terrier. So, she's getting up there in age. She's my old lady. And I say that with love. Ooh, maybe I will go to the courtyard. I never explore the courtyard early. Excuse me. I always wait until the end, and I kind of wish I taken more.
Revelio.
Even trying to remember. Okay. So these will come in play soon. I just gotta unlock the quest. I still need the spell to... Oh wait, I have that spell. I'm dumb. I'm like, wait a minute, I do have that spell. Okay. I don't have any wand handles yet, unfortunately. I don't... Oh, I do have gloves. But it doesn't give me anything. Can't do that yet. Anything... Okay, I can do that. Excuse me. Do I want to look like a paperboy? No. No. Scarf? I don't think it'll give me anything. Don't... Yeah, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. And then... Get that. Don't have that. Have a few gloves. Few more. That. Okay, that takes care of all of those for now.
Revelio.
I don't... Oh wait, I do have Leviosa. I'm just not with it today. I'm sorry. Oh, on the... No. Okay.
Revelio.
Thought there was one down here. Nope. Really? I thought there was one for that. Okay. Okay, we got the courtyard. I don't have the spell I need for that.
Revelio.
Another Kelpie. Okay, there's this page.
Revelio.
Okay, I will let you enjoy this beautiful view. And I need to get my dog for a minute, so I will be back. Alright, the old lady is safe and sound. We can continue. Alright. Let's see here.
Revelio.
Nothing down here. Oh, what duck is that? Oh, it was a holly. Oh well. She'll come in when she wants to. Okay. Don't think there's anything. I've never gone this way before, so it's really interesting. Ooh. I did not mean to do that. Thank you. I've never been here before. This is new.
Revelio.
This is a new one for me. The Yawning Gargoyle. Although this smoke-breathing gargoyle might appear to be enchanted, it is actually the Hufflepuff common room chimney. Interesting. So we are above, well, that would make sense, because this is like one of the domes for the Hufflepuff common room. It's really pretty. Oh, there's a chest here. I've never gotten this chest. Geometric house cloak. Interesting. What does it look like? And does it level me up a little bit? It does. Oh. Ew. We're just gonna change the appearance of that. Interesting. No, we're just gonna stay common for a little bit. And then okay, got those. Okay. There are some pretty questionable outfits, and it kind of shows. I can see how they want to do, like, oh, hey, they're wizards, and they're trying to use Muggle fashion. Yeah, because this is... So, you can see the glass, and this is all the Hufflepuff common room. There's a chest. Please tell me I don't need to use... No! Okay. But the Hufflepuff common room is actually really pretty inside. But like I said, that run through won't be until the last... Because I do want to play all the other houses before I replay Hufflepuff. Which is sad, but I'll survive. I don't think...
Revelio.
there's anything in here. So we made a full loop. So then I do want to go that way. So I do want to get a couple more of the Flu Powder networks.
Revelio.
Don't think there's anything over here. I think that's a werewolf. Not 100% sure.
Lumos.
Alright, let's see. I think I know where that's at. I don't think I've ever found that one. Or not found that one. I don't think I ever did that one. I think when I ran across it, it was late at night. There you are. Right? Yes. Okay. Lost my bearings a second. Get that into the portrait. Oh, there it goes. I was about to say, I would have cried. Alright. Got another page. Like I said, this game, they did a very good job with how detailed everything is. Still disappointed and sad that they decided, nope, the DLC is not happening apparently. I don't know. I've never done that portion, so I'm very interested. Maybe? Nope. I want to see if I can't figure this out. I've never done this before. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. And I don't have that spell. Oh, wait. Three? Oh, so that needs to be 2. That needs to be 4? But I can't...
Levioso. Accio.
I think I need to have those on fire, and I don't have the spell yet. So, that is another a puzzle for another day, because I will not get that spell yet till later. Let's continue on. Oops, wrong one. That's what I need. Alright, so I don't have any side quests. Okay. Now we can go to Weasley. I can explore later. I think there's a few. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, I got that one. I think there's one by this fountain. What side? I don't remember. Did I already get it? There it is. Central Hall Fountain. The ornate fountain features intricately carved figures or statues of denizens of magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain base. This is actually really cool to watch.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Okay. So, forgive the old lady. She's barking. Nope, she doesn't want to be by me, I guess. Come on, open up. There we go. Oops.
Revelio.
There's one here. Okay, Wyvern Fountain. The fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top, and despite rumors of the century, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be a wyvern of Rye, slain by the likely knight in spite of himself. And to continue on the debate of what is a wyvern and what is a dragon has 4 legs and 2 wings, while a wyvern has 2 legs and 2 wings. And Game of Thrones, not dragons. They are wyverns. Although many people would say, no, they're dragons. No, they're wyverns. Now you're Loki. What's wrong, Milo? Come here. Puppies are needy tonight. There you are. Ready? Come here. 1, 2, 3, up. There we go. Alright. Sit down. Good boy. I got a Loki. No kisses. No kisses. Loki is very much a kisser, and I don't need Loki kisses. There you go.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, dear's a good boy.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
I like Deke. He's so cute.
Ah, there you are.
He's precious.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yay! Homework!
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Oh, I always do Sebastian. Well, I did Sebastian last time, so I'll do Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I still want to try butterbeer. I know there's been a couple of places around by me that's, like, done some Harry Potter themed drinks, but I have never tried a butterbeer, and I really want to. For sure, I want to go to Universal Studios so bad, because I want to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That is one place I would love to go to. I was thinking about maybe doing it this year, because I was thinking about going down to Florida and visiting my brother, who's actually down there. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that this year, unfortunately. Because there's been a couple of things that came up and not going to be able to afford it, so bills and everything else comes first. Especially when it comes to car wanting to break down, so I need to put some monies into that and get that all fixed up before I can really do anything else. So that's gonna be on the back burner. Might be next year, or
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an
maybe another
exceedingly
year.
useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay, so flying page near the broken statue. Oh.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Come back here, you stupid thing.
Revelio.
There you are. Now, come, get back. Thank you. Okay, collect the flying page in the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. Do.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Thank you. I'm done.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Alright. Now to have some fun.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can see where that can resemble heartache. Okay. Now, what to do. Oh, now I can go to... we get to visit Hogsmeade. Yay. Alright, we're gonna take the long way. So I want to do some more exploring.
I think rules against these
Revelio.
Oh, I never knew there was a locked door there. Well, now I know where to go when I have that. Alright. Let's continue. These two. Aw, they're not gonna duke it out. Dang. Those two are so funny. You'll come in here like every so often and you'll find them like fighting and duking it out. It's so funny. Wooden cat. The wooden statue bears the likeness of Pangardon, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion. I have mouse hunters, but they're not felines. One perks of having rat terriers. They're rodent hunters. But they can't leave the chickens alone. I think it's more down. And yes, I has chickens.
Hello, looking for me?
The broken broom belonged to Seven Wart Nabby, and it's rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Interesting. I'm not done yet, Natty. I'm sorry. There's a few in here. But Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named. Beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Ayrshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen away across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest. Revelio.
Nope. Alright. I'm gonna go up here a second. There's another one. Goblin artifact. Horns like this were used by the goblins during 1612 Goblin Rebellion to rally troops and generally annoying witches and wizards. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion after the Hogshead Inn, with a wedge of Gornzilla stuffed inside, presumably to mute it.
Revelio.
Oh, there's this one. Scorch marks. Allegedly the location of the first known instance of an arguably successful casting of Bombarda. Date unknown. Caster unidentifiable. Poor soul. Sucks to suck. But I mean, he probably, with them being successful, but I mean, I think, yes, I know.
Revelio.
The frogs. Frog choir. Here perch the slimy yet symphonic frogs that compress the Hogwarts frog choir. These musical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans.
Revelio.
I think the bells. Oh, I don't have that. I think there's one more up here. Nope. Okay. I know I gotta repair those at some point, but I don't think I have the quest to do it. I tried doing it without the quest one time and it failed. It was bad. So I'll have to wait until that opens up. Alright. Now let's go to Hogsmeade. Sorry, Loki, I need to move. There we go. Alright, to Hogsmeade.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
No kisses, no kisses, Loki. So I also have decided at some point I probably will get a camera, probably the PlayStation camera if I'm gonna be streaming off my PlayStation for a while. And then I'm also thinking about doing like some channel point redemptions at some point. And once I get a camera, yes, you'll be able to see the Lokesters. He's a cute little boy. He's a mama's boy, but he's a cute little boy. I'll probably do some redemptions to possibly have giving him treats or something along that line, because he likes his treats. Oh, his ears are perking up because I said treats. And he knows that he's gotta shake or lay down when he gets his treats, so you'll get to see his little trick.
I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
So we get to see...
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in
Quidditch
ancient
pitch.
rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
And then you get to see the lake a little bit.
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
And again, tied to Harry Potter with the hippogriffs.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Can see Hogsmeade a little bit.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor
Oops.
Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, I certainly learn a great deal in class. Much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
There was a chest. There it is. Like, I thought there was a chest. Okay, we're good. Back to Hogsmeade. Get some more of these. That.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you.
Revelio.
No, okay. Nothing here yet.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Oops.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Here we go. No? Okay. I can hold you. Sorry, puppy's trying to get comfortable. Or run away. He wanted to run away. Okay. Oh, no, I gotta get comfortable. I don't know what the old lady's barking at, but... Moonstones!
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have
Revelio. I'll keep that in mind, Nettie. Thank you.
Alright. Hogsmeade, the only all-wizarding village in Britain. Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students, 3rd years and up for centuries. I want to say they probably did talk about when the permission to go to Hogsmeade was, but I don't really remember if it was mentioned or not in the book series.
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer, and you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Okay. Okay. So in the map, so those are the spots that I need to go to. And then I am going, actually, we'll do Ollivanders first, because we're like right there.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
Okay. Ollivanders is probably one of my favorite scenes. He's so...
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes,
About time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here.
I do not know what that old lady's barking at, and I don't want to go find out.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Swish.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
Sorry, I'm always so difficult.
Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay. So. Please hold. Sorry about that. Holly was being difficult. I don't know what she was barking at or who she was barking at. Come here, Loki. No? Okay. Oops.
Curious indeed.
Think. No.
How intriguing.
Think I want to do that.
Curious indeed.
Because once the wand grips become available, you can customize your wand a little bit more, which I like.
How intriguing.
English oak, elm, elder.
Curious indeed.
Do I want to do black walnut? 14.5. And then...
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Do you want to go...
How intriguing.
Reasonably supple. And then... do you want to go Dragon Heart?
String wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Okay, we're gonna go with that.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Loki,
Now,
stop.
How did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Of course, sir. Okay. I'm taking it. You don't want to be in here. Okay. Oh. Alright, next stop. Let's see here. Oh. Ollivander's Wand Shop. Wands, a variety of woods in all manner of flexibility, each possessing one of 3 magical cores. Choose their owners in this cozy, cluttered shop run by the admirable and knowledgeable Gilbald Ollivander. In the profession of wandcraft since 382 BC, the Ollivander family are considered the best wand makers in Britain, if not the world. Okay. Now, let us go to... let's actually do tomes and scrolls. I'm gonna go a little bit backwards.
Revelio.
These precisely stacked set of cauldrons outside of Sidral's adversary the shop swears. It should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admirably eye-catching, is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew potions of any intended effect. I think there was a page over here. Oh no, there's a chest over here though.
An inquiring mind.
There is. I didn't find out about that until like late in the game, my first playthrough. So if you didn't know about it, you're best to get it right away.
Revelio.
Alright, where'd that page go? There it is. Thank you. Okay.
Revelio.
Yes, I know. Okay. So I know we don't have the means to get the demigeist, but there's the demigeist that you need to collect. But that doesn't come until later, unfortunately. Okay. Get my spellcrafts.
Sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Okay. So I need my supplies.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Okay. I don't have enough for anything else yet. Alright, now we can go through. And then we'll do Pippins. I think I'll be able to finish Hogsmeade today and then probably end for the day because I've got to get ready for bed for tomorrow morning.
Revelio.
Okay, there's Zonko's joke shop frequented regularly by Hogwarts students and villagers alike. Zonko's is the place to buy pranks and jokes in Hogsmeade. And now I have a Susie. And she wants to be needy.
Revelio.
Okay, can't do those. I think this is... Okay. There we go.
Revelio.
Okay, I got that.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
J. Pippin's Potions. J. Pippin's Potions, established in 1753, is the apothecary in Hogsmeade, where proprietor Perry Pippin sells a wide variety of potions and their ingredients.
Revelio.
Okay, I think that was the only thing in here.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I have a very needy Susie. Susie is actually my brother's dog, but he is a truck driver, so he tends to leave her home. So she spends a lot of time with me.
Revelio.
Alright, there's one over there.
Hello there. Revelio.
Alright, come here, you stupid thing. Thank you. Okay.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
I am actually quite happy with this, where you only need to buy one
Plenty of ingredients to
of
pique your interest,
the
I'd wager.
seeds and not have to worry about them
That's
ever
everything.
again.
Better go and find Natty.
I'll wait on that. As much as they come in handy. Alright. So, I should be able to do the next portion and then probably end stream for the day. Because if you don't hear a Susie, she's even getting sleepy. And so am I. And I have been fighting some sort of illness. Because yesterday I had a really bad headache. And I thought I fought it off today. And it doesn't seem that way. So I am kind of playing with a somewhat small headache. Water well. The savory traveler knows that some water wells may have more to offer than relatively innocuous water well in the village of Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Can I get up there? Oh, maybe I can. There it is. Unlike the enchanted mannequins favored by students for dueling practice, mannequins at Cladres serves as a means to display the latest wizarding fashion. But I don't think there is a way up top. You gonna say anything? Nope. Okay. Thought there was a way to get up there, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe there is. Nope. Can't go in that way. Alright. Oh. Another day.
Ah. I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Okay, good.
Are we weakening in a corner?
Keep at it! We have to wet it down! What was that?
I
There we go. Yay.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
No.
So.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay. Time to do some repair work.
Repairer.
Please and thank you.
This thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Okay, there's that. Then we need this. And then over here. Oh. What's the other one? The honeydukes.
Repairer.
Okay, there's one more.
Revelio.
Oh. Dirt.
Repairer. Revelio.
There's that one. Then we can go in here.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Okay. Yes, I already know how to do this. Forgive my phone.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Okay.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Wait on that. I don't... Hawk, you don't look good in purple. So we are going to... Oops. I was right the first time. Change appearance. And we're gonna go with the traditional. And...
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Yeah.
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
It's a need-to-know basis.
That if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
And the
Now,
plot
what can I...
thickens.
Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Speak of the devil.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics.
Yeah, there is.
I'm only here for this one anyway.
Nope.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Yeah, they are.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yeah. Very much later.
I
Okay.
think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
So I am going to end it here. just because this is probably a good place to stop for the day. Like I said, I will probably be doing more tomorrow. I know I have on my schedule that I would be doing Final Fantasy VIII, but like I said, with work this week, I just don't think my brain would be able to handle doing more tactical play, so I will stick to the cozy of Hogwarts Legacy for the rest of the week. Friday, depending on how I feel, may go into Final Fantasy VIII, but it might be held off until Saturday. So I hope you enjoyed the first day of classes at Hogwarts, and thank you, and I will see you tomorrow.